Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a bonus timeless reading for you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support that you've thrown my way. The second half of September, you guys came in second as the most viewed video for the second half of the month, so thank you guys. So this is a bonus reading that I wanted to do for you. There's no particular subject or anything that I have in mind for this reading. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever messages need to come through here for Virgo at this time. So again, it's timeless. So whenever you're guided to tune in and watch this, and if you happen to resonate with it, I hope that it truly offers you the guidance that you are looking for. All right, guys. So if you are interested, however, in a private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box of this video, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings, guys. Okay, so I wanted to start off this reading with a couple of focus messages, as I typically do for my readings. And the card deck that I chose to start off with is by Waite Tarot. You guys might already be very familiar with her card decks, and this is one of my favorites because it really tells it like it is. And I mean, look at the title of this card deck. WTF is the problem. So it really delves into what's going on in a relationship and a connection, especially, and what's going on in your life. And so let's take a look to start off this reading, Virgo. Let's focus on the messages that come through here. Let's see which one I'm gravitating towards. Let's grab this one. Look at that. This particular message, you need more healing, Virgo. So this is coming through to let you know that healing cannot be rushed. It does go on its own timeline, and if you are in a process of healing from something in your life that has hurt you, then it's certainly letting you know that you're still in the process of doing that. You're still on that healing journey, so allow yourself time to do so. Okay, let's see. Let's grab another one from the signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo for this timeless reading. Let me fan these out as well, and let me grab one. Look at that. We have a door offering some sort of transition here for you, Virgo. And I feel, especially right next to that you need more healing message, that this transition will eventually be something that you can welcome into your life, but that might take a little bit more time. So let's see what the rest of the messages that I'm able to pull for this particular reading. Let's see what comes forward. All right, guys. So let's start off with the Mystic Moon oracles, again from Mystic Moon, from Angela from Mystic Moon, and let's take a look and see from this particular card deck what it is that you need to know at this time. What messages would you benefit from for this reading, Virgo? Okay, so let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides, once again focusing on Virgo's energy. What messages would Virgo benefit from at this time for this bonus reading? Okay, we do have destruction here. That represents the Tower card in traditional tarot. So it's a difficult energy. And for my Virgos that are resonating with something devastating or difficult that you've recently either gone through, or for some of you guys, this may have been something that happened years ago and you're still holding on to it. And by doing so, you're actually preventing yourself from moving on. So that door of transition, it's there for you when you're ready. But I feel, again, with that healing message right next to it, it's not something that you can move towards unless you are fully healed and ready to welcome that in. You know, the card after the Tower card, destruction, is third party. So what's coming through here for some of you is that part of this Tower energy was due to a third party situation, infidelity in your relationship, however way this is presenting itself in your life or did in the past. I feel for some of my Virgos that whoever this third party was, it definitely affected your life. And I want to say both good and bad, because it really helped you to learn what it is that you need moving forward in your life. And for some of you, I feel that you're still in that learning process. You're still learning the lessons as a result of what happened here, and there's still healing that is involved. Okay, there's still healing that needs to happen here. The card after third party is purge. So this is letting you know that it is time to release and let go of things in your life that no longer serve a purpose. That includes people, relationships that have hurt you, or that you are no longer uplifted by. Okay, and that could also apply to negative energies that you might still be holding on to from past experiences. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but something that occurred in your life possibly that is still affecting how you live your life today. That certainly is a part of your healing process as well, and it's time to let it go. You know, I feel that you've been holding on to it long enough, and it's time for you to walk through that door of transition and welcome in something better, something new. Okay? Interestingly enough, this is our next card. So this is the Observer card. So I feel, Virgo, that there's someone from a distance that is still keeping tabs on you. More than likely, it could be this third party. Because however way they impacted your life, and I do feel that they came into your life in a big way, possibly unexpectedly, and it's taking you a long time to heal because you may still be holding on to the good times, memories of the good times, feeling nostalgic about times that you guys have shared. Some of you, I feel, may have also fallen in love with this third party unexpectedly. You weren't expecting it the way it all unfolded, but it did. And I feel they're still keeping tabs on you, Virgo, because they might be feeling the same way. You know, they as well were surprised by the connection possibly and how fast you guys actually started connecting and, you know, ended up having feelings for each other, whether that was disclosed or not. But, you know, look at the energy of this card. Somebody sitting in the dark in front of their laptop, just checking you out on social media. More than likely, they might have also thought about contacting you via email or whatever, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, Instagram, it doesn't matter. But I do feel there's somebody that you might be thinking about for this reading, Virgo, that's still keeping tabs on you. Okay, look at this. This is the next card. Okay, so it does say conclusion. There's a key right there. Now, the interesting part of all that is this is your focus card. This is one of the focus cards that came through. There's a door right there offering you the transition that you're needing at this time. Here's the key to that door. Now, it's up to you to unlock that door when you're ready. Everyone's timeline is different. As I mentioned, you can't rush that healing process. But here is the key letting you know, okay, that you can walk through that door at any given time. You don't have to be stuck in the past. You can move forward from that. But as you can see, the word conclusion is right there. So something needs to come to an end. Something needs to be let go of and released. That's a part of the cleansing process. That's a part of the healing process that needs to come in for you, Virgo, and you need to allow it to come in, but again, in your own time frame. It's different for everybody. And once you do that, look at this next card. We do have ascending, moving forward. Card after that is twin flame. So, you know, this person that you are in separation from for this reading and you're thinking about this individual, Virgo, could be somebody that you felt was your twin flame, okay? And there were certainly wonderful times that you guys had shared, I feel. And again, I do feel that for some of you, you actually fell in love with this person, and equally so, they might feel the same about you. But if it did come in as a third party, and I know that I've had this come through before in a Virgo reading, it's still coming through here. Because I feel that energetically, Virgo, you still haven't released them. And until you do, this storyline is kind of a little bit of a merry-go-round for some of my Virgos here. You need to allow it to come to an end. It's one of those things where if you let it go and it comes back to you, then, you know, there's a reason for that. But you have the power within you to be able to move your life forward, to ascend to a better future, a better direction in your life. You can control the direction that you're actually going with or without your twin flame, but you need to allow yourself to continue to heal. You know, don't stand in your own way of this healing process. You actually hold the key to walk forward. Walk out of that door or walk into a door. You can walk out of it, you can walk into it. It's up to you. Or you could just stay inside. You know, it's different for everybody. And again, healing, it's nothing that cannot be rushed. You can't rush it. And it's different for every person that's tuning in here. Okay? So that's what's coming through. Let's grab some tarot messages to add to this, Virgo. So angels and spirit guides for my Virgos, please, for this timeless bonus reading. If you guys are cross watchers, the very first reading that I did was for Aquarius, I believe. Let me check that. Yeah, that was for Aquarius because they ended up getting the most viewed video for the second half of September, and it makes me laugh because throughout their reading, instead of saying bonus, I'm still having to think about it, bonus timeless reading, I kept wanting to say boneless, like boneless chicken, like what the heck? So I don't know where that came from. I can only imagine some of my Aquariuses think I'm nuts, but that's what kept happening during their reading. So I'm trying to really not say boneless for my Virgo reading, but that just kept coming through and I thought it was hilarious. All right, let's continue. So this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's take a look, guys, and let's see what else needs to come through here. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is your own energy, Virgo. That is earth energy, firm foundation. That is bringing forward the need for stability and security in a situation in one's life. Also in relation to your pentacles, your livelihood, your income, your career, your job. If things have been a little bit iffy in regard to your finances, things have the ability to become a little bit more stable, possibly, okay? But that's going to come with some effort. It's not just going to come to you. You need to work on that, and you need to make necessary steps in order for this to come to fruition, okay? Let's see what else, please, for Virgo, angels and spirit guides for this timeless reading, Virgo bonus reading. Beautiful. We've got the Ace of Swords, triumphant success. Another card, Pentacles, tapping into your very own energy, Virgo. That is the Three of Pentacles, you know, but going back to the number 3, it does indicate in some instances that there was a third party for some of you guys, okay? Now, I'm loving how we do have that Ace of Swords that does tap into air energy for some of you. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini might be the person that you're thinking about and feel that this person is your twin flame. If you don't identify with a twin flame, they could certainly be coming through as a soulmate for you. It really just depends on how you see that connection. But there is a triumphant success that is coming forward here for you, Virgo. You know, that is victory. And it's offering you the clarity that you are in need of at this time. That clarity is actually what's going to allow you to continue and move forward with your healing process in regard to this connection, I feel. Part of the reason why we do have that sword energy there is that you have the ability to cut out from your life what needs to go. And that's part of that purge energy as well, you know. But it's giving you the power to do so. So claim your power here. It's right here. It's offering you a fresh start in regard to what's happening in your life. Okay, so welcome that in. So the Three of Pentacles is recognition and reward. So for some of my Virgos, I feel, you know, you've been working very diligently, working very hard at your career, and I do feel that you will be rewarded for your hard efforts and for really honing your craft in a particular skill that you might have. If you are at a job where you feel you haven't been recognized before for your efforts, that's going to shift and change. Okay, so that's some pretty nice energies there in regard to your finances and your income and your livelihood. So I do like that. And that's also tapping into collaboration and teamwork and communication. So if you happen to be working with a lot of people, to where you are of service to the public or working with a lot of coworkers. That could be tapping into this energy where they are finally recognizing you for your efforts and rewarding you financially, possibly either a raise in pay or a promotion here. So that's awesome. The next card after that is the Six of Wands. And as you can see, it says victory and success here. Wands energy is fire energy. So for some of you, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, that is a beautiful card coming through for you guys. That is tapping into your self-confidence and that just knowing that there is progress that's being made or will eventually be made in your life. It doesn't just have to do with your romantic life. This is other areas of your life, Virgo, that are finally going to be victorious and successful. It could be anything, you know, it could be other relationships in your life, your family life, friendships, romantic connections, of course, tapping into your career. You know, we do have some pentacle energies here that are pretty positive. So I am liking that. I am liking that. Okay. So let's see what else. And if you've been lacking self-confidence before, that Six of Wands is helping you to regain your self-confidence and just knowing that there is growth that will potentially be happening in the situation. You know, I know that with the Destruction card representing the Tower, it levels things out of your life, which is complementary to this Purge card. It really gets rid of things from your life, Virgo, that are no longer serving you. You know, and sometimes that Tower card has to come in whether you like it or not. It's not always something that we can control. And sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, you know, when it just comes in and it happens and we have to deal with the ramifications of our actions and what other people have done, you know, in our lives. And by doing so, it almost forces you into this place of rebuilding and just working on your life, the areas that have been challenging you before that Tower came down. Okay, so, and look at the next card. We have the Ace of Wands now, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, represented by Destiny here. Beautiful cards, Virgo. Okay, so we've got two aces represented here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So we've got air energy, we've got fire energy, we've got earth energy represented here. So it's different for everyone tuning in. So however way this is represented for you, you know, take it. Now, the passion that's going to be reignited here in the situation here between you and this twin flame, or for some of you, soulmate. This is somebody that inspires you. This is somebody that truly uplifts you and they make you happy. There's a lot of passion here between you and this person, Virgo. Even if they did come in as a third party, it was one of those unexpected connections that you had in your life, Virgo, that just threw you for a freaking loop. Like you didn't know what the hell to do with it, because some of you guys were already actually in a good relationship, and then all of a sudden this person comes in and you're like, holy crap, what am I going to do now? Because I find myself highly attracted to this individual, even falling in love with this person, even though I know I shouldn't. Had a lot of love for that person, a lot of passion. But I do feel for some of you, that time of your life, that connection, that third party is a done deal. And perhaps energetically, you're still holding on to this person. I feel they might still be holding on to you vibrationally as well. You guys might be connecting in that 5D, obviously, instead of the 3D, because you guys probably either miss each other or you still have feelings for each other. But I do feel for my Virgos tuning in, you'll know whether a reconciliation is possible or if that chapter of your life has truly come to a conclusion and it's done. And it's just time for you to take this key and lock the door to that chapter of your life and open up a new door and welcome in better opportunities for you. Learn the lessons that you needed to learn as a result of this situation that came in for you. It's definitely a part of your life's history. You know, you can't forget it. You can't like erase it. It's a part of who you are. It's a part of your experience. Okay? So, you know, if you find yourself 20 years from now still having feelings for this person. You know, the heart wants what it wants, and the heart can only heal what we allow it to heal. And if you find that, you know, vibrationally you just can't let this person go, that is a part of the journey that you need to figure things out for yourself, Virgo. You know, if that's something that you can live with and move on, then so be it, you know. But if it's starting to affect how you interact with future relationships, then that's something, of course, that needs to be purged out of your energy, because that will definitely hinder your progress as far as finding the right kind of love that wants to come in for you. Okay? All right. And then, of course, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which does represent more fire energy here. So for some of you guys, it's a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius that you are thinking about, or you might have those signs in your chart, or the person that you're thinking about might have those signs in their chart. So this is luck, guys. This is change. This is fate. This is destiny. There's finally movement that wants to come in for you, Virgo, but you need to welcome that in. You know, if you're feeling stuck as a result of this Tower moment that's happened, you can get that moving once again. You know, you've got two wonderful ace cards here. Triumphant success and passion ignited, and as well as that Six of Wands energy from that victory and success card. They're all really nice energies coming forward here for you, Virgo. And here you are with that Wheel of Fortune. It's a turn of events, good luck, fortune, cycle of change and success coming in for you, Virgo. You know, finally, growth. If things were stagnant before, finally we have growth. Problems that have overwhelmed you will actually be replaced by solutions to make things easier for you to figure out the transition that you need to be on, you know, and part of that transition is right here. You've got the key to welcome in that transition. You've got the key right there. You know, at the end of the day, with the Wheel of Fortune, it is your destiny. You reap what you sow. Karma is here, you know, and whoever needs to meet up with karma will meet it right here. So if anyone's hurt you, Virgo, you know, part of the energy of that Wheel of Fortune is whoever needs to be served some karma is going to get it, you know. But on the other side of that, if you find yourself doing the right thing finally, you know, then karma will come towards you in a very good way as well. Because this represents abundance. It certainly brings forward success. Anything is possible, Virgo. Anything with that Wheel of Fortune. The future looks bright. That's what I'm seeing here. But you got to act as well. That's part of the energy as well of the Wheel of Fortune. You cannot be in this non-action. You can't be stagnant. There has to be movement. You got to act, okay? And it's interesting too, because part of the energy of the Wheel of Fortune is the capability of somebody from your past coming back. But it also brings forward a level of uncertainty when this person comes back. So I feel for some of you, you might hear back from your twin flame that you are in separation from, and you're going to have to make some decisions about what you are wanting in your life. If you're willing to re-entertain a reconnection with this person, that's totally up to you. But if you are already in a committed relationship that is in the healing process, since I do feel this third party is a done deal, and you're now in this healing process, then, you know, that's totally understandable why there would be that level of uncertainty with this person coming back, because you've worked so damn hard to fix the destruction that this person may have left behind, okay? So just tread cautiously and be careful about anybody who wants to come back into your life, especially if it is represented by that third party. All right, so let's move on, guys, to some romance angels here. What else, please, for Virgo, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know at this time for my Virgos? In love and romance, for this boneless, did I just say that? What is up with me? Timeless, timeless bonus reading. What is up with that boneless word, guys? I'm sorry. That's like the second time I've said that. Oh no. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this is coming through for some of you guys. Yeah. So I feel when a third party came in, it definitely affected the relationship that you were in. And some of you guys either already broke up or broke up and came back together, and you're now in the process of healing and working on the challenges that this person had brought in, you know, because trust needs to be reestablished, especially if there was infidelity. You know, third parties are not an easy thing to go through in a relationship, but I do feel for some of you guys, you're actively working on healing the relationship that you had prior to the third party. That's for some of you guys. Now, interestingly enough, we do have new love coming in as well. So there are those of you who have decided to just move on altogether from this third party, as well as the person that you may have been with at the time, since the Tower card is represented there, and it may have ended that connection altogether to where you were single for a while and you needed this time to heal. But I do feel for those of you who are ready and willing to start over and walk through that door and welcome in a new transition in your life, this new love is representative of something new that's coming in for you in love and romance. And for those of you not resonating with that twin flame card, this new love could be a twin flame for some of you. Okay, that's coming through here. I feel like grabbing one more. Let's grab one more. One more card, please, for Virgo. Angels and spirit guides. Please bring it forward for me. One more. I feel one more. Okay, two more. Look at that. We've got true love. And stay optimistic about your love life. Bottom of the deck, we do have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so for some of you guys, I can't help but tap into this. So I feel for some of you, not a whole lot, but for some, this third party that you feel represents your twin flame. For some of you, you feel that this person was your true love, you know, and you're in separation. You know, you are in separation from this person. You still miss them. You still think about them, I feel. Now, for others, this new love that's coming in could certainly represent a twin flame as well. And that person will end up turning out to be a true love in your life. You know, it does say this is the romance of a lifetime for some of you. And if you just haven't had a whole lot of luck in love and romance, I do feel for some of my Virgos, your luck is about to change. You know, you've got destiny, you've got the wheel of fortune represented right there. Angels are coming through to let you know as well. Stay optimistic about your love life, regardless of however way you're resonating with this reading. Positive thinking and faith will bring you the romance that you are wanting and looking for in this lifetime. You've got that Ace of Swords, triumphant success. You've got the Ace of Wands with that passion ignited. You've got the energies of that Six of Wands bringing in victory and success in your life. There's a lot of success represented here for you, Virgo. But you need to complete your healing process in whatever has hurt you. An experience, a person, or a person and an experience, for both things that you might be dealing with at this time. And, you know, if somebody is checking you out from a distance, that's on them. You know, you have no control over what somebody that you are in separation from is doing. And I feel for some of my Virgos, you know, you still think about the third party, and that's what's hindering your progress towards healing fully and just moving on and finding a different direction for yourself. So, you know, so when you're ready, use that key to unlock that door and welcome in a new transition and a new path for yourself. All right, so let's move on from that. All right, I want to grab some additional messages by Fire Witch Tarot from the Infinity Oracle deck. So let's take a look and see what else, please, for Virgo, angels, and spirit guides for this timeless reading. Bonus reading for the second half of September onward. Whenever you're guided to tune in and watch is fine. All right, let's see what else needs to come through here. For Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. Look at that. Healing love. And I do feel, Virgo, it starts with you. You know, this love has to be self-love. It has to start within yourself. You need to love yourself first in order for you to extend that love to somebody that is actually deserving of your heart, of your presence, of the love that you have to give. It doesn't matter who you're going to give it to, whether it is the person that you were in a relationship with at the time that this third party came in. Okay, it could be towards a new love that comes in for you. You know, so it really depends on how it plays out in your life, but it needs to start with you. That's part of the energy that I'm tapping into here. Going back to that very first focus message, you need more healing. You know, it's true for some of you guys. Healing love starts with you. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Virgo, angels and spirit guides? Please bring it forward for me. What else, please? What else, please, for my Virgos? Stargazing. Perhaps this is something that you enjoy doing, you know, and just reminiscing about good times you've had with this person that you're thinking about for this reading, Virgo. There's an element of that daydreaming energy whenever I tap into the energies of this stargazing card. You know, just looking up at the sky, looking up at the moon, the stars, and just wondering, you know, where can I take my life? Like, what's the next step for me? And if you're feeling challenged at this time, Virgo, perhaps you've turned to prayer and just looked up in the sky and wondered, you know, I need help, you know, from a higher power. Like, where do I go from here? You know, that's part of the energy that I tap into there. Look at this bottom card. It says imagination. You know, very sexual energy from that image coming forward right there. And perhaps this person representing your twin flame here, Virgo, is somebody that you were intimate with. Because I feel part of that passion ignited from the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion between you and this person that you are in separation from. And now, for those of you not resonating with that third party, this could be simply a relationship that you were in that went into separation. And perhaps you feel as though this person is your twin flame. They could certainly be someone that you consider to be your true love. You know, you guys need to start talking in order to start dealing with the challenges that created this Tower card from coming down on your relationship. You know, heart-to-heart conversations is represented here. And if you have had issues with your self-confidence about this relationship moving forward, you know, it is coming through to let you know that you should stay optimistic, you should have faith that ultimately things are going to work itself out here. Okay, that's what I'm grabbing from that. All right, let me set these guys aside and let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages. Let's go ahead and grab some twin flame messages from the Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. We do have a twin flame connection that is represented here. So for some of you, you certainly do identify with that twin flame connection. All right, angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What thoughts, words, feelings, emotions need to come through here, either from you, Virgo, or the person that you are thinking about for this reading? Let's see what needs to come through here. Who needs to speak up here for Virgo, angels and spirit guides? Who needs to speak up here? This card reads, I feel too much pressure right now. That could certainly be a part of your own energy, Virgo, and perhaps that's what's preventing you from unlocking that door towards your transition to the next chapter of your life. And that's okay. If you're feeling too pressured right now to make any sort of major decisions, then continue on your healing process, continue on your healing journey. This could also be tapping into the energies of the person that you are thinking about. If there is distance, if there is separation here, part of the reason why perhaps there is no communication is because they feel too pressured to make that move right now. But, we've got movement that is indicated here through the cards that are represented here on this board. So I feel it's just a matter of time before you hear from them. Let's see what else. What else needs to be expressed here between you and this person, Virgo? What else needs to come through? What words need to be expressed here? This says, I'm still haunted by my actions. Somebody hurt you here, Virgo, and, they regret it. They still think about it. They might be having nightmares about it. This person who's coming through and as an observer, keeping tabs on you from a distance. Part of the reason why they can't let you go, Virgo, is because they know they messed up. They know they found a good person. And if they came into your life as a third party, they know that they possibly really may have ruined what you had with somebody else and you were in a good connection. So there's a lot of regret here, I feel, for some of you, for this person that you were in a third party connection with and you guys are in separation. This person has to do healing on their own as well, because that tower affected them as well. Here's another message coming through for some of you. This particular card reads, would you give me the chance to make things right between us? Okay, so this could be, once again, the person you're thinking about for this reading. For some of my Virgos, this could be you. Somebody wants a second chance and wondering if the other person would give them that second chance. Okay, let's add to this with some Unspoken Messages, Volume 2 by Waite Tarot. Let's see what else needs to be expressed here, Virgo, between you and the person that you are thinking about for this reading. Because I feel there's something else that needs to be expressed here. There we go. Interesting. All right, this card reads, I'm trying to find a new distraction to get you off my mind. Could be this person coming forward as an observer, keeping tabs on you from a distance. They're trying to distract themselves to not think about you so much, but I feel that they're not being very successful. Look at this card, the bottom of the deck. I fantasize about you constantly. Interesting. And the card after that, I'm guided to pull this one as well. This one says, I have an addiction I need to heal before we come into union. So some of you guys have a person in mind that this person has some real addictions that may have affected the relationship. Whatever addictions this person is dealing with, either a drinking problem, a drug problem, or some other codependent behavior where addictions are coming into play here. Perhaps part of the reason why this tower came down on your relationship is to separate you, Virgo, from somebody who had this addictive problem and they need to heal themselves in order to deserve to even come back into your life, you know? And all you can do at this point, I feel, is to just heal your heart from the experience, heal yourself energetically in your heart, your mind, your soul, and they need to do the same. So this is coming through for some of you that this person is working on themselves. But there's certainly somebody coming through here that they can't get you off their mind. They're still fantasizing about you. They're still thinking about you. And I feel for some of my Virgos, you might be in that same type of energy where you're still thinking about this person, wanting a reconnection possibly for some of you guys. But I feel that part of the reason why there's no movement here currently is because it's not a completed cycle of healing that needs to occur here. Okay, so moving on. So let's grab some additional healing messages here for you, Virgo, and let's see what else needs to be communicated here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please bring forward some additional messages of healing, because clearly that is a pretty prominent theme here for this reading, the need for more healing. Let's see what else you need to know in order to bring about further healing in your heart and in your life. And I'm grabbing this bottom of the deck card. Okay, what we have here, guys, is body care. A reminder from the angels that you need to take care of yourself physically, Virgo. Okay, especially if you've had health ailments or health challenges. This is a reminder that you can overcome that, but you do need to take care of your body. It's the only one you've got, and perhaps you've let it go a little bit, and it's a reminder from the angels that it does need attention. Okay, focus also coming through here. What it is that you focus on is what ultimately you will manifest in your life. So as I often say in my readings, you got to make what it is that you're focusing on count. You know, it plays into that law of attraction. What it is vibrationally that you are putting out there is what you're going to bring back to you. So don't be in a negative space. Put yourself into a positive space that is part of this energy as well. Stay optimistic about your love life. So if you've been stressed out about your romantic life, try to see things from a more positive, loving space, and that will continue your healing process. Okay, we also have Archangel Michael blessing this reading, so I do love that. That's beautiful. All right, guys, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know at this time for my Virgos for this, I refuse to say boneless, bonus, timeless reading? But I guess I just said it, didn't I? All right, so let's add to this, Virgo, with some Lover's Oracle messages. There we are, and there we are. Oh my. And I'm grabbing the bottom card as I often do. Look at this, guys. It says soulmate. So not only do we have a twin flame connection being represented in this reading, but we also have soulmate. And, you know, sometimes people identify with both. So however way that's resonating for you, this card reads, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for those of you truly who are wanting someone back in your life, somebody that this tower, you know, separated you from, in order possibly for you guys to start over on a new foundation, you know, and just purge out from your life what is no longer serving that connection. And part of what's no longer serving that connection for some of you is a third party. Whether they're still checking you out from a distance or whatever, that's their problem, you know. But there's a soulmate that's coming through here that truly wants to come back into your life. Okay? We also have the Power card coming through here. This card reads, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yeah. You know, remember, you have the key. You hold the key to your destiny. You hold the key to that transition, to this door. It's up to you, the direction that you take things. You know, you can exercise your power at any given time, Virgo. And then you have a message for you. These are all beautiful cards and messages. This particular message reads, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Could be from your soulmate. Could be from your twin flame. Could be from somebody that you consider to be your true love. And for some of you, it could be a new love that will be saying these words to you. It really depends on how it plays itself out moving forward. But wow, some amazing, beautiful messages coming through here for you, Virgo. All right, guys, so let's close out this reading with some final messages from the guardian angels. So angels and spirit guides for my Virgos, please, to close out this reading for this bonus timeless reading. Please bring it forward for my Virgos. Okay. Grabbing the bottom card. You guys have Jewel. Now for me, I don't know why, but I tap into Gemini energy from this. Well, I do know why, because, you know, the word gem in Gemini, jewel. So for some of you guys who might actually be thinking of a Gemini, I know that's specific, but it's coming through for some of you guys that this person could potentially be your twin flame and or your soulmate. Or if you resonate with a combined energy of soulmate, twin flame, then this is for you, okay? So this message reads, every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we your angels are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. I mean, how beautiful is that message, guys? Okay. And finally, you have dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. I mean, I couldn't have chosen a better card to close out this reading. You know, it's bringing forward the element of healing, which is mentioned from the very start of this reading. You need more healing, okay? It's also mentioning positive transformation, you know, that truly walking through this door can bring about the transformation that you are so needing in your life. Making your dreams happen, all you've ever wished for, can certainly manifest itself, Virgo. And all you truly need to do is believe in it and welcome in all of the positive energies that are coming forward from this reading. Get rid of and purge out what you know needs to be released from your life. That's different for every person tuning in, you know, but you know what it is that you need to cleanse and release and let go of in your life, Virgo. And perhaps that's still a part of your healing journey if you haven't been able to do that. Okay, so that's coming through here for some of you. But ultimately, guys, very beautiful reading, lots of success. Victory is represented here. You know, some pretty positive pentacles messages as well. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You have the love of somebody that's still thinking about you from a distance, whether they are your soulmate or your twin flame or a combined energy of both. There's somebody out there that has a lot of love for you, Virgo, you know, and I feel that for some of you, you feel the same. And if you are fortunate enough to be able to reconnect with this person, then the universe will act on your behalf and bring you guys back together when it's time. And part of the time frame here that is involving this healing process for you is when you're ready, then those things will start manifesting itself. All right, Virgo, so get ready, because I do feel that there's a lot of wonderful things that wants to come in for you guys. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading, Virgo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, whatever part of this reading resonated with you. I hope that it did benefit you somehow. If you would like your own private reading, I do offer that, and all of that information is down below in the description box. I will be back very soon, guys, with more readings for you. Take care. See you next time.